everyone. Hi. Thanks for being here and checking out today's video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Audrey. I'm a psychic, and this channel I have on YouTube is about current events, stuff going on in the news, and true crime cases, and my perspective on those situations. A lot of times I get information from the victims themselves who have passed. I know it's weird. I know it, which is why I was in the closet as a psychic most of my life. But this is real, and so I want to put it out there. And you have your own mind, your own opinions. That's cool. If you don't believe in what I do, I don't care. It doesn't mean we can't get along. It doesn't mean we can't enjoy the channel. If you disagree, you can disagree. Just be respectful. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So I want to talk about the Brian KOHBERGER case. I haven't talked about it in a while, because it's very frustrating to me watching him in court crying like a baby. Him and Ann Taylor crying like babies that nothing is fair, nothing has been done right. This happened and we got our hands slapped, is what the defense has said. Basically, there's a lot of complaining going on. And I have already stated from the very beginning, this case is what kind of brought me back to YouTube, because it was so obvious to me as a psychic, the information I got right away when my husband asked me about 4 students who had been murdered. Well, I told him who did it. I told them the father knew. I told my husband a lot of information, and it's all been true and correct. And, you know, when I talk about these different cases, whether it's murder or whatever, here comes Spirit. I get distracted when Spirit's trying to come in. What was I literally just saying? I don't know what I was going to say. People come in and they'll say, well, these 5 psychics over here, these other ladies or gentlemen or whoever, they said this, Audrey, and you're the minority. Well, so be it. I don't care. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't go around judging other psychics unless, you know, someone comes to me personally, like my husband, and asks me a question about that person. I'm a skeptic. I am a skeptic. Yes, I'm a psychic that is skeptical about other people. I just am, because there's so much untruth being put out in the world, intentional and not intentional. I don't know how other psychics work. I don't personally. Well, I kind of know. I know one person who's got some abilities. But these are my opinions. This is my information Spirit has given me. Now, I have talked to Kaylee Gonzalez. I've talked to Zaina a little bit. She showed me a vision, and Maddie is quiet, but I have seen her. She's always with Kaylee. So go back and watch those videos if you want to know all the specifics that they've given me, which help put a story together in this case. I'm not magical. I'm not a wizard. I'm not Harry Potter. I get information, I lay it to you, I put it on a plate, and I give it to you for free. Nothing. Here's the information. You tell me what you think it is. I don't know. I don't know what all this means. It's like when Kaylee was going like this to me. Kaylee kept doing this in my presence, and I thought, I speak sign language. I thought it was the letter C. And so for a while, I didn't understand what I was seeing. But then one of you guys told me she sang a card. She sang, I don't have any cards here, I don't think. Anyway, we'll just use a piece of paper. We'll say this is a business card or whatever. She was saying it's a card or license. It's a driver's license or identification. This is what I was seeing. And that was correct. Whoever made that suggestion was correct because, okay, here comes Spirit. I haven't seen the kids in a long, long time because I haven't been talking about the case, but here they come. I got one right over here. I got one over here. I'm going to lose my concentration in a minute. And it was later found that KOHBERGER had taken one of the girls' identifications. So that ended up being, yeah, that was a thing. This was a thing. I just put the information out there. You guys have to help me most of the time, okay? That's how it works for me. Now, this is Spirit making me dry. When I have spirits in my body, I get a dry throat, lose my voice. Sometimes it's difficult to breathe, and I get a very dry mouth all at the same time. If you see me dazing off in a direction, I'm probably looking at a spirit. It's a lot to take in. I know that. I understand that. This is something crazy that I do. I know. It's interesting, but for KOHBERGER, here's the important information, is June 2nd, 2025. June 2nd, 2025, 8:30 in the morning, courtroom number 3 is where this entire trial is going to get started. Wait, take your vacation either before or after. You don't want to miss this trial. Now, today, preparing to even consider talking about this case, I started getting stressed. I feel a lot of pressure. I feel, Spirit shows me like a pressure cooker. Does anyone remember those from like the 70s? And, you know, there's a little knob on top, and the hotter it gets in the cooker, the more it goes crazy up on top, and it's spraying water all over the place. And then if you try and take the knob off, it explodes and basically will take your face off. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm seeing. Spirit is showing me this case is so explosive, we don't even understand it yet. We are going to see new things. As I said at the beginning of 2024, in the true crime field, we are going to see crazy things like never before in the courtroom. And I believe my prediction was correct. My vision that I got from Spirit was correct. There's been some crazy stuff out there. A lot of different cases going on. A lot of crazy stuff we've not seen before in courtrooms. A lot of it has to do with the defendants claiming their rights like we've never seen before. Also having the cameras in the courtroom and how that affects jurors and other people. It's a lot, and it's different than the past. So I'm feeling right now, I'm telling you psychically that I don't want to say something bad's going to happen, because something bad has happened. We have 4 deceased students. There is no justice in murder. Remember that. There is no justice in murder. And for me personally, one of the reasons why these cases get my attention is because I want to see how these cases are going to change the future for potential future defendants. Are we going to make it rough enough, miserable enough for people in the future to not do these things and not take out people's lives? What is it we can do now to better our future? That's the big question, because nothing we do will bring the kids back or anyone else who's passed. That doesn't work like that. Yes, the kids are around. I'm sure they're around their family. They may be reincarnated at some point. Their souls don't die, but they have been removed here. There's no justice. What is the justice? Putting KOHBERGER in prison for the rest of his life, killing him, the death penalty. Is that justice? I don't necessarily like that, because I'm just very protective over the victims. And it's like, okay, now we have the murderer who's been, had his life taken. Well, now he's on the other side. He can actually, kind of interact with these spirits who, there's no angst on the other side. There's no bad feelings on the other side. They will interact with him. But I don't like the thought of that. I want to have some control. I don't want him on the other side living his best life up there dancing around and not have paid any consequence. The consequence is going to be to suffer in jail. Suffer in jail. Have you seen some of those Russian jails where the inmates aren't even allowed to stand up straight? They have to walk like this. Anytime they're out of their cell, they have to walk bent over. It's great. It's wonderful. We need to do more things like that. My opinion, just my opinion. So put it on your calendar. It's about 11 months away, June 2nd, 2025. We will finally get this trial started. There's been a lot of stuff preventing this from being started already at this point today. So thanks for checking out this video. I got more updates on other cases. You'll see those soon. Check out my other channel, Audrey Christine, where you see me behind the scenes. We do a recipe every week, a new recipe. All right, thanks so much, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Audrey's no wizard, but she is psychic. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Also, check out Audrey's life behind the scenes with her second YouTube channel, Audrey Christine, at Audrey Christine 58. Check the description box below for more information.